Alright, so we're here with some more high elo noobs. I think this is like the fourth video in the series. And let's see, we're watching on the blue playing Aztecs, it's Ares Yingwa. And on the red, it's GKT FK Hub. I mean, I know what that FK is supposed to be, but I'm not gonna pronounce that, young man. That's not very pro to be using such language. Alright, I mean, okay, so I'm watching these two right now, and Blue hasn't found all his sheep yet. It's already 1 minute into the game. I don't know what is taking him so long. And Red is also missing 2 sheep. So both of these players, right off the bat, on this high elo noob series game, are not very good because they're taking so long to find a sheep. And Blue is actually luring there, which is very good of him. I have to commend that play. Good work on you, Blue. So this is what you do when you can't find your sheep. You just lure the deer instead. And of course, your opponent will find your sheep for you, and they will steal it, and they will win the game. But at least you were able to lure the deer. So I wonder what strat both players are gonna go with. We have Slavs versus Aztecs. I do love me some Drazina infantry, and it's one of my favorite plays in the game. Ooh, look at that Daylord. That's some pro level stuff there, my friend. Not living up to the high elo noob's name. And that Daylord was absolutely perfect. Like, he didn't even normally I get hit like twice by the ball, but he didn't even get hit once. Oh my god, and he's even, oh no, don't, okay, he didn't get the TC kill the ball. I mean, he got it. And Blue did eventually find all the sheep, and so did Red as well. Okay, that's very nice of them, only 3 minutes into the game. And Blue here is going to kill a sheep while he is luring the boar. So he is going to waste so much food while both are dead at the same time. If you were really pro, my friend, you would be able to lure a boar at the exact moment a sheep has died and is no longer suitable for food. I mean, look at Red. He has no decaying sheep under his TC. Oh, and Red Scout has found Blue, and luckily for him, he did not walk right in front of the TC. I swear, every game I play, I walk right in front of the TC. So I know for us high elo noobs, it comes with the territory. But my friend got lucky today. Alright, and here we have it, folks. He is killing his second boar while his first boar still has food on it. 41 food, to be exact. 41 food is almost enough for an entire villager. So, if Red falls behind Blue in Vil count, we now will understand why. It's because he is behind by an entire 41 food. Absolutely unbelievable. Looking at the scoreboard for both players, Blue and Red comfortably at 16 villagers each. They're both evenly matched, and 5 minutes into, almost 6 minutes into the game, that's a reasonable amount of vills to have. I assume. I wouldn't know. Why would I know such things, to be honest? And we have a deer being killed there. We got boar being killed at the same time. Now, I was about to ask if we're gonna see a scout rush from either player, but of course, Aztecs can build such units, so I would have sounded like a noob myself. And the goal here at high elo noobs is not for evil Franco to sound like a noob. It's for these noobs to look like noobs. Okay, and we have Blue with 10 villagers killing 2 sheep each, and we know that's the height of noobery. And 11 villagers here from Red. That's the height of noobery. You should not have so many vills killing multiple sheep at once. And Blue is checking out Red's base. Oh, and we have some militia here from Red. Red is going for that militia rush. Let's see what he's able to accomplish here. Let's see if Blue can properly counteract the rush. He's setting his scout back. Not sure what good that one scout's gonna do against these 3 militia, however. And blue is also going up to feudal age, and he is going to be a bit ahead of red. Oh, and red is almost losing his scout to some builds there. Don't fight with those builds. Those are feisty builds. Oh, and we have a ball block here, or an attempted ball block from red. He didn't make it though. He's, I guess. I mean, that's what happens with high Elo Noobs. You try some things, and they don't always work out, but that's okay. At least you tried, And it looks like blue is going to build his mining camp. And here we see the 3 militia from red are just like taking a leisurely stroll around blue's base. I guess he's using those militia as extra scout. Oh.
Jay?
And they managed to do 3 damage to a Vil. I mean, that was pretty much what the goalie spent on these militia. You don't get 3 damage. You can't just get 3 damage like that. That's not just free damage, You have to work for that kind of damage. And blue is almost up to feudal age, while red is lagging behind. And red finally getting a lot of value out of these militia. He's attacking this lumber camp, and that's what you're gonna get here at 2000 Elo plays, my friends. You are going to see a lot of militia attacking lumber camps. And blue is now here with his own militia. He's probably gonna attack these lumber camps over here. Probably gonna copycat. Oh no, he's decided to attack the palisades from red instead. A valiant play, my friend. And blue, he doesn't even care about his militia. He's just gonna take his wood. Yeah, you better run, militia. So red getting almost no value out of these militia, except for, of course, doing 100 damage to that lumber camp. I'm sorry, 300 damage to that lumber camp. And red is walled up his lumber camp, so blue is not going to be able to do anything there. But he is going to break through. What is he going to do with it? So both players are now in feudal age. And it looks like blue is going to make his archers, because he has 1 archer range up. Now, of course, as we all know, because we all follow Cicero builds, they are the best builds in the world. It's supposed to have 2 ranges, and you only have 1 range up, blue. And here we see red going for an archery range as well. Now, blue, as we all know, you only are supposed to make... Red, I'm sorry. You're only supposed to make 1 type of unit. Why are you making 2 types of units? Why does red have militia out, and he's gonna make archers too? Like, I just don't understand these noobs and how they decide to play. Like when I do my Cicero builds, I make 1 type of unit, and that's just how it is. And blue taking a leisurely stroll up over red space. They're just enjoying the scenery. They're on vacation. It's a little family here. It's the grandpa Eagle Scout with his 3 young children. And red isn't even trying to take a stroll through blue's base. And it looks like these 3 archers are gonna meet up with these 3 militia soon. And this 1 archer is just chasing blue out of the base. That's gotta be... He's gonna be a hero of folklore, this 1 archer here. And blue Eagle Scout is gonna tear down these archers with that Eagle Scout bonus. Or he's just going to retreat, because that's just too much for 1 Eagle Scout. And both players, let's see what the eco was like. Both players are about 29-30 builds, and they're gonna have big fight on the right hand side of red space here, but he will lose an archer, and he will have to migrate these builds from gold. So blue managing to keep red off of his gold, while blue is freely making his eco up. And the skims are out already. Good job on red. So I mean, I know earlier I did make fun of them for mixing their armies, which of course, you only build 1 type of unit. If it's 1 takeaway you should take away from this high Elo Noob series, is always build only 1 type of unit. But today, mix and matching did work for red. Although I would say, red only built out of his archery ranges, and blue spent all that time on militia, on archers, and now he has to retreat. even though he has a big army, he is still retreating from these 4 units from red. And as we know, even with a big army, you always have to run scared, just in case. And red is trying to completely wall his base, probably because of all the pressure he's getting. Blue feeling very confident, doesn't think he needs to bother with walling his base. Hopefully red doesn't run through there and teach him the error of his ways. And it looks like red, I don't know if red is trying to find blue's army or if he's trying to move forward. But if he's trying to move forward, he's taking a very awful pathing. And blue is gonna find his wood line, and he is gonna get a lot of value out of these 6 archers. Do they have fletching? Oh, and they also have the fletching. And he also took the attack and armor upgrades for the militia as well. Oh, he's gonna pick off so many vills here. And is red gonna lose a scout? I think he's on auto scout right now. Okay, as we know, guys, if you're a high elo player, you of course always use auto scout. And blue is getting so much damage off here. Oh, the quick wall. Oh, the failed quick wall. That's the kind of noobery that we see here often in high elo noob, my friends. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. It's just taking this battle there. I think they're going in a micro war right now. It looks like red may come out on top of this battle because he's managed to split blue's army, and he is going to take care of that one militia and chase down blue's archers with these skirmisher. And blue is also on his way up to castle age at 36 vills, while red is at 38 vills and does not have the food required to go up to castle age. He does have 11 farms, so he is behind blue. Blue has 13 farms. And it looks like blue is just running these archers into just die because they're not getting much value here. So blue just wasted his entire army. First he passed him by a tower, they took damage, and then he just had his archers walk right in front of skirmishers. I mean, that's the kind of high elo noobery that just confuses you, you know? But it is what it is. Oh, look at these farms. Reseed your farm, blues. Like, okay, he doesn't have the wood. That's because his eco balance is awful. Look at this, look at this. Oh. He has 11 lumberjacks on one lumber camp. Next to this burning lumber camp, build another lumber camp, my friend. And blue's deciding to run 4 more archers into red's 5 skirmishers. So as we're learning here from this game, it's anytime you make 4 archers, always run them right into 5 skirmishers. I mean, don't do it, but it seems like blue has yet to learn his lesson, and he will learn it soon. I think he's gonna try to get some picks off of this woodline that he discovered earlier. He may even see the stone and decide to go for it. And oh, so it looks like blue is starting to make eagles. So the eagles are out for blue. And of course, red, knowing that he's against an Aztec player, has so far only built archery range units. So that doesn't bode well for him. So he's getting another barracks up. So I think it looks like red is going to tech switch into another type of unit other than the archery range units, which of course are no bueno against these eagle boys. And we have the town center going up for blue. And only 1 TC for red. Even though red is ahead in the scoreboard, he may fall behind soon as blue's eco starts to pick up. And of course, these eagle warriors are going to be able to kill these vills, tank all the fire from the tower and these skirmishers. So this has been an awful fight for Red. Red, who is now taking into Longswordsman, while Blue continues to mass the Eagles. And of course, he is taking care of his eco. But look at this. He has 3 idle builds on farms. Okay, well, he had the wood, but that was a lot of idle time there, my friend. You can't afford all that idle time. Like, learn to micro. And Red has the second TC up. Blue getting an all-important bow saw upgrade, as well as the attack upgrade for his Eagle Scouts. And Red has completely tech switched into Longswordsman. But if he's gonna run them one at a time into the Eagle Warriors, I don't think he's gonna have a good fight on his hand. So the Eagles are taking very good trades here because they're just getting to pick off Longswordsmen like in small groups. Like, don't do that, my friend. And Blue is just going to let Red build that siege workshop. I don't know why you stopped Red. He just walked right past you. You didn't have to stop that siege workshop at all. You could have completely continued and you would have been just fine, my friend. And Blue getting a lot of picks off here in Red's base. Red is gonna have to try his best to build his eco while pumping out a few numbers to really try to get back at Blue. And the Longswordsman, Longswordsman and Skirmishers are the play I'd go with. But it looks like he's gonna run these 4 archers with 1 and no HP into these 4 archers. I think that'll be a losing fight. No, he's gonna run the 4 archers into Eagle Warriors. Yeah, I don't recommend that fight, buddy. Right, and Blue has 3 TCs up, while Red is still struggling to get his 3rd TC up. He does have the siege workshop, so he's going to go for scorpions. And these Eagle Warriors are going to be able to pick off these vills while tanking all this tower damage. But he has to be careful there, Blue. You can't just tank all the damage infinitely. Eagle Warriors are not immune to fire. Oh, it looks like he's gonna try to wall him in, but there's a hole. Oh, and the COVID wall. Just in time. Yeah, and it looks like that the Blue's army is just like greatly tricking in. He has this idle monk here, and I know I want to watch the fight that's going on over there, but this idle monk is... Yeah, hello MGX. I'm doing some high Elo Noobs right now on my channel. So Evil Franco is here, casting Eris Yingwao? However you say that, versus GKT Badwood Hood. And okay, so there's a single Scorpion out. The one Scorpion is the real MVP here. And look like we have an idle monk, and I don't know how. Okay, I feel like these players are seeing me see them play, and that's how they, every time I click on something idle, that's why it immediately not goes on idle anymore. And that's the only explanation. And look at this ballsy siege workshop from Blue. Blue just has his siege workshop right up in Red's face, and he's like, I'm here to stay. A tower there would have been like useful, but don't let me tell you how to play a game, Blue. And Blue with the foul production. So Blue is taking advantage of the fact that Red just did not bother to make a wall here. He didn't even try. And the archers... Oh, look at the micros. So the crossbowmen now are gonna micro these longswordsmen. And this is an awful fight here for Red. Yeah, he can even get the Vil pick. There's like 8 HP left on that Vil. Ooh, and look. Oh yeah, so just run the Mangonel right next to melee units. I do not recommend that you do not run Mangonels next to melee units. And the Scorpions are gonna come out one by one. And Okay, the scorpion lived. Well, good on you, Red. Yeah, I was about to make fun of you, but seems like you made it. So Red is not giving up on this game, even though Blue has passed him in the score lead. It's probably due to the fact that Blue has 3 TCs, while Red is still just pumping on 2 TCs. Unless I missed another. No, I didn't miss any TCs out yet. Okay, so Red actually is coming back hard at Blue. Oh, let's see. Oh, will the Scorpions get this one crossbowman? Will the one crossbowman be able to just walk through enemy's line? Oh my god, this one crossbowman is gonna be a man of legend. He's gonna go up on the hill and take on... No, he's not gonna take on the whole army. He's just gonna die. That's all that's gonna happen to that one crossbowman there. And an outpost by Red while he takes down Blue's forward production.
Come on.
Hey! Oh, you are... MGX, you subscribed, brother. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. In the middle of this high elo noob game of Eris versus Herb, and we're seeing a very interesting game where Red, who was on the defensive for like half the game, is now currently on the offensive. Let's see who has the bigger army here right now. I don't want a military score. I can't see that my chat is blocking. September celebration. Thank you, MJX. I appreciate that, bro. Thanks for supporting the stream. I love you, brother. And now Blue's gonna attempt to run these eagles into Red's base, but I mean, long swordsmen do okay against eagles, so I don't think that's a fight you want to take. Let's look at our stats. So an eagle has 55 HP and 8 attack. The long swordsman has 60 HP, 10 attack. Oh, but Blue... So Red's running his whole army into Blue, but I don't think this is going to be a favorable fight. The Mangonel here is going to do... Oh no, the Mangonel's going to die to these eagles. Ooh, and the Scorpion's going to go down too. Oh, you hate to see it. These archers are just going to be able to micro Red. You probably should not have run the crossbowman back through the long swordsman. I don't recommend that, my friend. Good micro here from Blue though. Those long swordsmen didn't have a chance. Now he built this monastery very forward. So I mean, Red's just gonna... Okay, well he's not going to attack the monastery with his long swordsman that has an attack bonus versus buildings. He is instead going to run his long swordsman right into crossbowmen so that they will die one by one before even reaching them. Oh, and here we have 5 eagle warriors running away from 2 long swordsmen. And instead of taking a hell bonus fight, he takes an unfavorable fight down him. Okay, but we're gonna move away from that. And here we have Red losing like all his long swordsmen to crossbowmen fight by Blue. Hey MGX, thank you, brother. I'll see you later. Yeah, so nothing of note going on right now. Blue has a pretty good eco lead over Red right now. Just gonna check what Blue. So Blue adding farms and gold and production. But Red is... So Red is gonna run these long swordsmen right through the TC. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend it at all. And Blue is content to not run any builds for any of his army forward to attack Red, who just killed all his long swordsmen by running them into the enemy's DC. I mean, he has all these eagle warriors on the map, you know. The best thing you want to do with eagle warriors is just have them run back and forth across the map, on the edges of the map where nothing is, you know, because they're like, look how fit these boys are. They're like long distance runners, you know, so just have them running. That's what they were made for. Just have those Eagle boys run it. Run it. Run it. Do not have them attack any villages, even though your opponent has a completely open side of his base. And Red did finally manage to get a 2 TC up by a nice wood line and gold pile there. But it looks like he's gonna lose a lot of builds here to these Eagle Warriors, who are very proficient at fighting on the TC fire. But they spend a lot of time fighting Lone Swordsmen, which I don't recommend. And looking over at Blue's base, Red is finally getting a good raid going off. So he's destroying buildings. Oh, and he had the... Oh, I still see units in this ram. So he didn't get everything out. So he has two longswordsmen in that ram that he refuses to get out. And will the Bills come and fight the rams? No, they're gonna build an outpost instead. I'm guessing that's just like a little mistake he made there with his hotkeys. Yeah, so Red is content to just running longswordsmen one at a time into Eagle Warriors. Oh, and the GG was called by Red. He could not get his forward push off, and Blue was in his eco with crossbowmen, just sniping builds. Sniping builds. Snipe, 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 snipe. What are you gonna do? This is High Elo Noob, folks. We had Eris Yinghua, hopefully I pronounced that correct, versus something bad with Hoop, with Eris and Blue taking the GG.